Yesterday we did some sums in our books of division, remember, with the divide sign. Now sometimes we may come along a sum that cannot be divided perfectly. For example, 7 divided by 3. Okay, so we know that 6 divided by 3 equals 2. Okay, now 7 divided by 3 cannot be divided properly. So let's quickly try and work it out. So if I have 7 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So there's my 7 blocks. Now let's make, so we're dividing it by 3, right? So let's draw our 3 circles. Then we go slowly, 1 for him, 1 for him, 1 for him. Now we've got leftovers, so let's go again. 1, 1, and 1. But now we have 1 left over. But we got to try and divide that. So sometimes we have a fraction left over. So here's our whole 1, remember. Now this whole 1 we got to try and divide it by 3. Okay, so that makes thirds. Okay, there's a third, there's a third, and there's a third. So now you can see there's 3 thirds, so he can get a third, he can get a third, and he can get a third. So let's count how many they have. They have 1, 2, and a third. 2 and a third. Okay, let's try another one. Rub all of this out. So next sum will be 10 divided by 4. So let's draw our 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get our 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so let's divide them. 1 for him, 1 for him, 1 for him, 1 for him. We can do it again. 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. Now hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, but now can you see that we haven't got enough for him? So we're going to take these 2 away. Okay, now they all have 2 equally. But now we have 2 left over. So there's 2 left over. These are the ones left over. Let's divide each of them into 4. And when we divide it into 4, it becomes quarters. Okay, 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he can get 1, he can get 1, he can get 1, and he can get 1. Then we can do it again. He can get 1, he can get 1, he can get 1, and he can get 1. So now they've all got, they each got 2 of their own. So he's got that one, and he's got that one. So they each get a quarter and a quarter. Now 2 quarters, so 1 quarter, 2 quarters equals 2 quarters. Do you understand? So they each have 1, 2, 2 full ones, and 2 quarters. Okay, let's do one more quickly. So let's say 3 divided by 2. Okay, so we draw 2 groups, and here's our 3 blocks. He can get 1 and he can get 1. Now we have 1 left over. So here's our 1 left over. Let's divide it into 2. So that makes it a 1 over, well, 2 over 2. Okay. But now we need to give 1 to him and 1 to him. Okay, so they each get 1 and a half, because they get 1 of those 2. Do you understand? Okay, so in your page or the table that I sent to mom or dad or whoever's helping you, you got a few sums that you can use a scrap piece of paper to draw your circles. So remember, if it's 7 divided by 2, you're going to draw 2 groups, because that's what you're dividing it by. Okay, then you can use counters or pasta or money or anything to try and help you. And remember, whatever you have remaining, if you have 2 remaining, you divide each one by how many remaining. So these 2 we would divide by 2. Okay, if this was 3, we would divide it by 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay,